everybody, it's me again, Kenny K, and I wanted to talk to you about 1990s Tremors, directed by Ron Underwood, and it gets a 7.2 on imdb, and for me, it gets 7.2, I agree. Kevin Bacon as Valentine, Fred Ward as Earl, then we got Michael Gross as Burke and his wife Heather. Victor Wong, of course, from Big Trouble in Little China, as Walter Chang, the convenience store owner. And then that's about it about the characters. Now, this movie, I liked this movie so much as a kid. I watched it, I rewatched it. It was such a good movie, and till this day, it's still a good movie. I never watched the sequels because I heard the sequels are shitty as shit can be. But I it has to have Kevin Bacon in it. It have to has those two, Fred Ward and Kevin Bacon. They're playing so well from each other. So these two characters are, who's gonna do this, who's gonna do this chore, and then they like, shit, boom, stone, or shit, okay. Like Earl is losing every time. How suspicious. And at some point, they find this woman that Kevin Bacon, that Valentine likes, Rhonda LeBeck, a seismologist. She counts the tremors underneath the earth, and that there has been an unusual amount of tremors there. And at this point she's not really she's gonna be more to the plot, but at this point it's just an introduction of Rhonda. She's a seismologist, and she knows about all the tremors that are happening. But then we go to this town. I think I can't even say it's a town. It's like four trailers, a house, and a convenience store. That's it. So at one point, the Earl and Valentine make a decision, an alternate decision, of saying, "Listen, Earl, we gotta get the hell out of here. No odd jobs for us anymore. Let's just go to the big city and make something from each other." And they all agree. Point. They go. Eventually, there are roadworks happening, and at some point, the people who are doing the road work, they hit something underneath one of the workers hits something with a drill underneath the pavement, and it's bleeding, and it's basically it swallows the drill in the sand with the guy included. And the other guy who's there, who's gonna check up on him, is also sucked down underneath the earth, which also the tremors of this attack also because of this attack, an avalanche happened. So the main road to get out of the valley is completely cut off. So there are shit, this and that, and they go back, and then they see this guy hanging on a like those big masts, like, for electricity masts. Now, okay, again they play the game, and scissors, papers, stone. Who's gonna? This time Valentine loses. He goes up there, and he sees, because they know it. I don't know what his name is, but it's the known drunk. The town drunk. He goes up there, and he sees he's completely dead with a rifle in his hands. So they know a doctor. There's a doctor and a couple. One of them is a male doctor. He says dehydration. He died from dehydration. Eventually, those two also died, the doctor and the couple, because they wanted to build a house there. But at some point, the guy gets killed. He gets pulled underneath the sand, and then his wife is still in the car, and the car gets pulled underneath the sand. But that's not it. Okay. So listen, characters in this movie are great. Okay, you got Valentine, Kevin Bacon, Earl, Fred Ward. Those two go hand in hand. Okay, even Rhonda, his potential love interest, is great. They are. He's like, hello. She's like, hello. She's confident, and Valentine's like, he has a big mouth, Valentine, but women, he's like, so really unconfident. Now, Michael Gross is this cool. He believes that there's gonna be a time that the planet's gonna go to shit, and they made an underground bunker, and they have artillery in there, man, like every kind of machine gun, handgun, shotguns, and the prime jewel is this elephant, this 2-barrel elephant killer. So this is basically a 2-barrel shotgun with shells this big, and it's like it gives you a real hard kickback, but it should go through everything in the, let's say, elephant skeleton should be completely smashed, completely brazzled into pieces of bone. Now, at some point, they can get away, Earl and Valentine, with their truck, and they're trying, and they have Rhonda with her too, because she's there because there's something happening, and because after they found the dehydrated guy, they found a farmer's head only sticking out of the sand. So, and all of his cattle, it was gone. There was here and there some guts. They succumb in the car, and then eventually something's grabbing them, and they get loose. When they go back to town, they find this tentacle thing where it grab. And Victor Chang immediately takes, it's a graboid. You can take pictures with it, $5. And then you get some people take pictures with it, $5. And I mean, Victor, he's like, opportunity sees matter. Now, money, make money from it. Yes. So, yeah, he's a funny guy in this one. He's a funny guy because he, I mean, yeah, it's just he doesn't fit there. Like this Asian guy in this little ghost town and has a convenience store. That's it's special. It's special. Um, I remember the scene when the tremors, basically the worm. These are worm-like creatures with these big, uh, yeah, claws as mouths, as jaws, and multiple teeth in there. And I remember that at some point it goes through the cellar wall of Bert and Heather, and they start to shoot with every gun they have, like an M4, brrrr, brrrr, Uzi, two Uzi pistols, brrrr, brrrr. You hear them using every gun they have, but the skin is pretty thick. They can withstand a lot of damage. And then he takes the elephant gun. Several pieces fly off again. And then the creature goes like this. Apparently, those bullets were the only bullets that could penetrate their hide. So what they do is they use this tractor, this metal tractor that they can't pull under because it's too heavy, and they put this what's it called, a car behind where people can get in, and they can go through another way through the valley, but it's really slow. But they pick everybody up, and at some point, they get dragged in by the the monsters, the tremors, because they aren't stupid. They know, okay, they attacked, they felt it out, they see that they can't do anything about it, so they dig this hole that the truck falls into, and you get this situation that they have to jump from stone to stone to stone with like pole jumping, and Burke at some point says, "Why the fuck did we leave our trailer? I got supplies there, water, food, ammunition to last us months, maybe a year. Why did we have to leave, you piece of shit?" He even, like I said, he had a satellite phone. He could reach the fucking cops. And then Valentine's like, "Don't test me, Earl. Burke, don't test me, Burke. Don't test me, Burke." And it's he's right. Burke's right. And then Burke made these made these dynamite sticks with a shorter fuse, so it would blow up faster. And in any case, it's a good movie. It's I don't want to spoil the end. Characters wise, well, great characters. There's no character that is bad. There's one annoying dude, but he's actually funny at some point. It's this teenager. He he wants a gun from Burke, and at some point they have to run, and he stops, and God damn it, Burke! Click. He gave him an empty gun, so okay, but, Yeah, because he wanted to fuck with him. But he's annoying in the beginning because he's the teenager of this ghost town and he's got nothing to do than be an asshole. But hey, you gotta have a teenager in there. You gotta have something to do. And I understand. I understand. If you're young, we were young. We were teenagers. What the fuck will we do in this ghost town? What the, literally a dead valley. I mean, um, this was a B movie, but like I said, it's apparently it had a lot of nominations on a horror festival for best supporting actor, best horror sci-fi movie, uh, best horror creature movie. Sorry, and then best supporting role for the Rhonda girl. I don't know what her name is. For Heather, I don't know what her name is. That's the wife of Burke. Uh, Basically, all the women had best supporting roles. You also had a mom. The mom and her daughter was Mindy. They all got a best supporting actress nomination. The movie keeps you going. It's not a boring movie. It's constantly there's something happening. You have the shenanigans of the two, Earl and Valentine. You know, these two make the movie. There's this humor in this movie. It's all you can also say it's a horror comedy because there's this humor between those two guys. They're always, they're always kicking each other in the balls, but in a friendly way. So, I mean, there, it's like that friend you've got who says, "Dick slap." Okay, it's that kind of friend. Yeah. I mean, you find it annoying, but you still you take it from the girl. You know what I mean? You take it from the person. So but Tremors is it's a real good horror movie. It's one of my child memory horror movies. Um, there's not a lot of gore in it, except okay, like I said, they find the head from one of the farmers that got sucked in. Only the head's still visible, and then one person dies, and that's actually sad because he he helps people in the meantime, and then he gets grabbed, and he then we see the full tremor basically killing somebody with its jaws, and you can see the effect what it's like to be eaten by those things. I think it was more of a kill to let us see what it would be to be eaten by one of these things. No, check it out. Really, check it out. It's a great movie. If you never did, check it out. There are apparently 5 sequels. I heard the second one isn't that bad. It's with Michael Gross, and the third one is with Fred Ward. But Kevin Bacon is coming back, so I'm thinking. I know Michael Gross played in every sequel, yeah, until the fifth one, and you got different kind of tremors, like tremors that walk just on the ground, with feet, and these things rely on sound, and yeah, but I'm not interested in that. The first Tremors, that's the one you gotta see. Subscribe and see you next time. Adios.